Alright, so today will be a little bit different from the other videos. Today I want to kind of talk about the toys that I have in my background, how I set up my collection, and with the current place that I'm in. And this is about, I don't know, I think a third of my collection that's in this apartment. So yeah, we'll talk through them, go through my thoughts and as to how I've put them together, how I've displayed them. And please excuse the shaky camera because I am using my phone camera and just holding it with my hand. So I am not a professional, so please bear with me. I'll try and make it as not nauseating as possible. So in the top shelf, we have the some of my bigger figures. Just because in the bottom, in the other shelves, there's a height limit, so these ones don't. So I have a bit more of a space theme with the space guy here and some of the building monsters. So it feels kind of like a bit between like a post-apocalyptic and then a very sci-fi feel to it. So these I think that are spaced quite nicely. Having different heights in between, kind of staggering in between. And having the little figures kind of making the big ones kind of pop out, because the big ones do take a lot of space and demand a lot of attention. Next level, you guys might have seen this all the time. Still the same, these guys, most of my Elegab toys are here with one of the Jators there. So the color scheme fits very well, I think, with the Jator and the Elegab Smog Monster on the very left. And then I just had some of the Science Patrol guys in the front. The height is pretty much half the height of the other toys, so I think that you're still able to see the toy quite well. And the transparent Elegab Tunnel works very well with the light in the background here. Now moving down, this is more of a hectic mess here. Because I try and fit as many toys that I don't want to clean as much into this, this acrylic case that I have here. So now I have put it on my stand. So yeah, these ones are toys that have a bit more paint, or are kind of older, or have fabric, like the what is it called? The bootleg man has a scarf, so I really put figures that have things that are a bit harder to clean into these into this case here, and trying to fit it to a certain theme at some points. So at the corner you have things that are more traditional Japanese with the Miroc collection there, and then shifting into a bit more modern Japanese with the Kaneda bike from Akira. And then some of our railheads, and then to a more sci-fi zoom in all the way to the future there. So that's how I have it set up. I think it's a little busy in the corner there, especially with the samurai doll. It's a bit random, but I have nowhere else to put my samurai doll, so that's where it's fitting now. It's really annoying having this kind of case, because it's blocked up. If you can see, this case is actually, you have to kind of fit it together. So it's kind of like a puzzle box, and once you have things put in, it's really annoying to kind of undo it and do it again. So that's what they look like now. And I don't try to move them around too much. I think it looks quite nice. Recently I got the Kaneda bike there, so I think it looks quite good. Having it fit with fits quite well with the bootleg man with the two railhead figures I have there. Looks quite cool. I might try and take it out someday and take a picture of it with the light effect on, but yeah, for now that's it. Over on the right, I have a bit more of my some other things that I actually like to collect that are not soft vinyl. I recently I've been getting really into it. Another reason that I haven't been posting too much is other than the fact I'm crazy busy with work, is that recently I've been really into these Bandai movie realization figures. They're really nice. They are highly detailed and Japanese themed Star Wars figures. They are, let me try and zoom in here. Yeah, so these guys are quite nice and quite detailed. It's very cool. My favorite one is probably hang on, give me a second, is the Kylo Ren here. That's probably my favorite figure there. I really like the interpretation of the Star Wars figures. and this kind of like Japanese samurai interpretation. I think it's really cool. The articulation is not the best on these guys, as in, you know, you can't, because of the way their pieces and headdresses and stuff are made, it's not the best. They can't go all the way, they get stuck in their clothes, and it's limiting their movements, which I kind of like, because I'm not that big into making a lot of crazy poses anyway. So yeah, that's this half of my place. The other half we can go through another day, I think, or in another video, since those ones are a bit more of a mess, or I guess it's not as cool, I guess, and you guys don't see it as much. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks. Alright, so we'll take a look at the rest of the place actually. Even though the theme is not built very well on the other side, I think, but we might as well go through it. So you have the Godzilla. I think you guys see it in every video. This is an MT class cloche dome. I used to have a figure there. I used to have a DX figure there, but it's not there anymore. I moved it back. You have the push head there. We'll do a video of very soon. And up top we have some of my other figures here. You see my MBH, some of these Seijun masks, some Yoiko stuff, and over here above my TV is down here. Above my TV I have my APOS toys, and then some of the other stuff there. And yeah, that's how my place is set up at the moment. Thanks.